And the Blazers couldn't have looked any sharper as they came through the tunnel. Every home game's a reason to get dressed up for these guys. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
So the net starting five. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Now Brogdon. Kicks it out to Grant. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Clean long-range shooting from Grant. His team counts on him to deliver that shot.
Bridges finds Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Here's Simon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all three levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
Here's Dinwiddie, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Bridges against Brogdon. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way up.
And here's Johnson outside. And it's Portland with the rebound. The rebound by Johnson.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Bridges against Simons. Simons with the defensive effort. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Here's Ayton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Bridges kicks to Johnson. Tries the spin move. Dinwiddie right side. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Sharp. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Solid work from the interior. Sharp doesn't pass up these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Bridges outside. Feeds it to Dinwiddie. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Grant. 6 to shoot. Claxton with it to the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin. Blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
From the top of the key. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Simons. Spins. It's Brogdon on the wing. Good on the three-point shot. Brogdon's got 5 points so far.
Moving the ball with conviction. Simons dropping a dime.
Dinwiddie against Simon. Dinwiddie outside. Bridges outside. Offline with his three. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 6-point game. Sharp. That's good.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Johnson finds Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Three-pointers, Simon. Bridges with the board. Nets trail by 6. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ripped away. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Second personal foul.
Free throw good, Simon.
It's obvious that Simon's game is the product of hard work. You don't get to be as accurate as he is without lots of practice time.
Kept alive. Here's Bridges. And the call. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. Triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where
Miguel Bridges. Two shots.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got O'Neal. Thomas is out there with Whitehead. Then it's Walker, and it's Simmons in at the 5.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
Portland leading by 9. To the inside. O'Neal with the steal. Thomas passes to Simmons. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Trailblazers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Henderson. Here's Wainwright, guarded by O'Neal. Wainwright's shot is good.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Henderson pulls it in. For Portland, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Wainwright, guarded by Walker. Thibault for 3. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Nets trail by 13. Thomas outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Simmons. Thomas got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Henderson looking it over. To the left side wing. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender. Whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter, he's a shot-blocking threat.
Here's Whitehead. Still yet to score. Bucket is good. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD. Overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. D.A., thank you so much.
Yeah, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best effort.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Wainwright's shot is good. Steve, you were considered oversized for a guard when you were coming up out of school and into the pros. But right now, I don't feel like size matters as much at that position. You can be any size.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I think if you're a guy that has a lot of height and you has the skill set to play the guard position, you definitely have an advantage. The bigger you are and the more tight your skill set, the more successful you will be on the floor.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he goes in for the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Simons from outside. Ayton kicks to Grant. Henderson outside. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 5 on the clock. For the 3. They grab their own miss. There's the pass to Sharp. Over Johnson. Here's Simons.
Oh!
Cutting his way to a shot. Simons working at full speed.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie wide open from outside off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 10. And taken away by Johnson. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
34 seconds left now here in the second. Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. And it's Simons missing. Nets trail by 8. Out to Bridges. Fires the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Bridges has got 5 now.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
A nice shot by Simons.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Got it off in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Portland headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
We've got Anthony Simons. Jeremy Grant is out there with Ayton. Then it's Henderson. And it's Sharp in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you and
turning into such a great score. Anthony Simon is a bucket getter, having another big night.
Dinwiddie for three, and the Nets another three.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Simons, the pass to Henderson. Simons against Bridges, and the slam dunk by Simons.
Not just a jump shooter, Anthony can make plays at the rim.
Yep, that one goes. Dinwiddie's got 11 points. Portland leading by 6. Simons surveying the D. He takes it in, got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. And he gets it back. Bridges against Henderson. Now here's Johnson. Tight defense on him. Pass to Bridges. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Tipped away. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And Grant slams it home.
Look at Simon's move, making the effort to get out ahead on the break.
Going inside. Out to Bridges. He dishes it to Johnson. Bridges sets the screen for Johnson. Back to Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Here's Henderson. That one falls. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
On the wing, Bridges. 11 points in the game. And now Portland on the break. Jumps up. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Beautiful move. Shaden Sharp, smooth and explosive.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Bridges. Driving the lane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Nets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. O'Neal's checked in for Sharp. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Bridges. Rocked in the pass to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Here's Simmons. A kick out to O'Neal. Now a timeout called by Portland. And the Nets making a change here. Sharp's checked in. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Now here's Brogdon. He's guarded closely. Williams inside. 6 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Feibel for 3. No good that time. Nets trail by 9. Thomas, it's a wide open look. It's good from long range. Thomas got 6.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Simmons. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Wainwright, and he jams it with authority.
Shows creativity when making plays for his teammates. Brogdon adds a refreshing dynamic to this group.
Outside for Thomas. There's a good screen. On the wing, Walker. Back to Thomas. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the
previous play is under review.
officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So for Brooklyn now, Whitehead out there with Thomas. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Sharp. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. Brogdon outside. There's the drive. Basket counts.
An athletic drive by Brogdon, charging in fast there before the defense has a chance to react.
Thomas a screen on Murray. Simmons makes it off the glass.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Murray with it. Now Thomas defending. Murray the pass to Wainwright. Off target on the 15-footer. Nets trail by 4. Outside, Simmons with the drive. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Here's Murray. The rebound by Sharp. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Both teams deciding to change it up. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. Now, he wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge their defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Bridges misses. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's now 9 points for Shaedon Sharp.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
Portland leading. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Knocks down the 3-ball.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Stolen by Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
If he has a lane, Grant's taking it right to the rack.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moments.
Passes it to Simons. .141 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ayton. Shot clock at 5. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Out to Bridges. Back to Claxton. Here's Simmons. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
A nice bit of muscle from Simmons there, pushing through the contact and finishing strong.
And here is Simon. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to this game than threes and dunks.
Payton inside. Johnson on him. Brogdon kicks to Simons. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Bridges. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Grant. Banked in off the glass. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
You know, there's some power to Jeremy's game now. He's become hard to knock off balance.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Here's Simons. And good that time.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch them.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Barrett is the 3, Randall the 4. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Robinson in at the 5. And Aiden has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. And that one's good. Sharp.
Excellent transition player. Once he is on the break, Sharp is ready to take flight.
Brunson passes to Randall. Randall, a screen on Simons. Here's Brunson. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And stolen by Barrett. For 3, Randall. New York, no good that time either. And here they come. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And the growth of Jeremy Grant since he came into the league, Brent, is pretty remarkable.
Pretty good for a former second-round pick, an athletic guy that fell under the title of a project player, but in Detroit took a larger role on, and I think being able to produce at that level, BA, has given him the confidence to continue to grow in this game.
Now a timeout called by New York. Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Simons outside. The floater. The Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Brunson. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Off the pass from Hart, he's made major strides playmaking-wise, turning himself into a more complete offensive player.
Here's Sharp. And here's Thibault. Simons outside. Ayton with it. 5 on the clock. Here's Sharp. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got his 2nd basket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Simons' shot is good.
Well, Simons loves to take threes. He's dependable from there.
Robinson, a screen on Simons. Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And here's Simons outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
Pass to Hart. Randall outside. Now here's Brunson. There's the triple. Sharp grabs the miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
There's Simons with a 3. Another miss by Simons. For New York, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randle with a nice move.
Brunson against Simons. And he makes no slam dunk.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Randall outside. Barrett passes to Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got 6 points.
Well, Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
There's Simons with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall with it. Now guarded by Simons. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now here's Simons. Give him 8. From deep three-point land. Again, Simons missing. New York has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Here's Sharp. The 3 is up. Doesn't go for him. Gets it off. Unable to get that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. Trailblazers out. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Robert Williams out there with Murray. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Henderson. And it's Wainwright in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. When the Knicks are good, Brent, it seems like they have that gritty defense-first mentality.
That BA 94 and 99, those finals teams were so great defensively for the New York Knicks. Kind of taking that in-your-face attitude and bringing it to the court to rough you up. Good recent Knicks teams have had that behind their coaching staff, and it's gotten them back in the right place.
So it's the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Blazers. The rebound by Murray. Brogdon, the pass to Wainwright. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wainwright's got his first points of the game.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Pass to Jeffries. Who poked away and stolen by Williams. Brogdon against DiVincenzo. Williams with the screen. It's stolen. And now the Knicks on the break. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." Yeah,
and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. The circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
And Brent, the Trailblazers seem to have taken a step back recently.
Well, it felt like they made the moves to get in position to be a contender out west, and they had a great start to the year. But then they really struggled. They had some injuries, and they couldn't maintain that focus, especially on the defensive end. So Portland continues to be a team in flux.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Outside Brogdon. Inside. Pass to Murray. Outside Brogdon. Ooh, Brogdon getting inside.
Brogdon inside, never rushed, effective with the soft touch.
Brogdon against DiVincenzo. Good on the bucket. DiVincenzo's got his second basket. For Portland, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. From deep, Brogdon!
Well, Brogdon just has a great feel as to when he should shoot it. Most of the time, it's in rhythm and within the offense.
Pass to Jeffries. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Grimes, the pass to DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Into the lane. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
DiVincenzo just one step ahead of the D that time.
Henderson against Fournier. To the middle. Outside, DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Brogdon. Now the Blazers on the move. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, no problem getting a little bit physical. Brogdon's got a good solid base build there and drew the contact.
At the line for 2.
And so Brogdon nails both of them. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
No one covering. Jeffries has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Outside Brogdon. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New York.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Jeffries. And again, New York with the triple.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Right side Brogdon. Here's Williams. Oh, he gets it to go. Williams strong inside.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
DiVincenzo, pass to Grimes with 1 on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater.
Good at staying with his man. You can tell Brogdon is trying his best to shoot.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Portland trailing here. So on the floor for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Barrett in at the 3.
Boy, Simon's athleticism, so quick off the floor.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive. After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And the Knicks shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. To the paint. Randall, the pass to Hart. Here's Brunson, and there's the drive, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
You know, one guy who's surprisingly physical at the offensive end, Jalen Brunson.
The fundamentals, BA, around Jalen Brunson's footwork are things that players, young players today need to study. Incredibly efficient and very dangerous when he gets it going offensively. And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Here's Simons. Some solid defense from Brunson.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies his team harder than I do."
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. Clock at 6. Brunson driving. It's rebounded by Grant.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 14. Here's Simons. Gets the bucket and the foul. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Patient and poised play there from Simons as he took the hit.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Here's Simons after the basket by New York. Off target from outside. Here's Barrett. Pass to Randle. Wide open look. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. There's Simons with a 3. Sharp passes to Simons. Grant with a screen on Randle. Here's Simons. Some solid defense from Barrett.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Brunson. Outside for Randle. The 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
Randle's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Simons has got 18 points in just the second half.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Simons. He's got 26. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Here's Wainwright. Back to Williams. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. New York has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Brogdon against DiVincenzo. Pass to Jeffries. This one for 3. The putback. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. 8 points in the quarter, showing how. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. We've got Robert Williams, Scoot Henderson out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Murray, and it's Wainwright in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Brogdon. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And using every part of his 6'5", 229-pound frame, Brogdon forces the defense to foul.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. Grant comes in for Murray. Thibault, he's checked in for Wainwright. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Henderson.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Out to Simons. From deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Barrett with it. Thibault picks him up. And it's Randall with the jam.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Timeout called. Portland. So for the Blazers, Williams comes in for Thibault, and it's Sharp in for Malcolm Brogdon. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Randall finds Brunson. The three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Simons. Yes! And the foul! They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Wow, the circus is in town with that shot from Simon.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Outside Hart. Down low. Here's Robinson.
This is what the coaches are asking from DeAndre Ayton. It helps when he hustles and works extra hard on D.
And the layup falls. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Randall just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career or any individual game. This guy just doesn't back down.
Julius Randle, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
And shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
On the wing, Simons. Brunson defending. Out to Simons. Outside, Williams. Softly drops in the floater. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is. Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
Simons against Brunson. To the inside. Sharp. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson's not going to waste that chance. The big man with a high percentage shot.
And it's Simons penetrating. Good on the shot. Simons got 33.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
Randall outside. Barrett a screen on Williams. Here's Randall. Oh, misses the dunk.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clank it.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. .105 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Barrett finds Randall. Right wing. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. It falls! And tie game! Huge basket right there.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And Simon saying, bring it on. I got this and more.
Here's Randall. Count it!
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
And it's the Trailblazers' ball. Simons outside. Yes!
Well, Grant knows his role and willing to take over during key parts of the game. As long as he stays within himself, he can make those kind of contributions.
Randall a screen on Grant. Barrett passes to Robinson. Here's Randall. Money!
This is who you go to in the clutch. Randall stepping up big time.
15 seconds left in the fourth. Now Simons to the middle. Here's Grant. Money!
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Now a timeout called by New York. They trail by 2. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Here's Jeffries. Here's Robinson. So a close game sees Portland taking this one. What a performance they have here at
scoring, Greg, each of these teams are excellent defensively. Tell us why.
Well, defense starts with effort, and all of these guys really compete. They take pride in that defensively, and boy, you love to see it.
So the New York starting five. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart, and it's Barrett at the small forward.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Dinwiddie is screen on Hart. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Brunson. Randall, back to Brunson. And Hart has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Randall is screen on Bridges. Hart the pass to Randall. With the clock winding down, out to Barrett. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Bridges shot. Good.
Look at that catch and shoot ability from Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by the Nets. And it's good for 2.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his team.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Hart. 3-pointer, Randall. That shot off for Brooklyn. They've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
A loaded 6'10" Ben Simmons moves around like a guard, and let's just say this. I'm happy I don't have to guard him.
And despite the KD Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand. Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right stars.
And Hart has it in the corner. Lets it go. And there's Randall on the assist by Hart.
Working on being more consistent with this shot. Randall certainly helping his confidence moving forward.
Bridges a screen on Brunson. Out to Bridges. Hands it from downtown. Bridges has got 8 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Dinwiddie. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Lets the 3 fly. And the Nets, another 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Barrett, no good. Nets leading by 4. For 3, Bridges. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. And it's Barrett penetrating. And here's the fast break. Here's Johnson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 6. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. And 1:01 left in the first. Randall surveying the D. And Hart has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Here's Dinwiddie. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 5.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
And Brunson, here we go. That one good for 2. Brunson's got 7 points.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. Brunson covering, and the shot is good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Brunson with a clean look. All 3 off the mark. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
2 seconds. At the line. Substitutions on the court.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Also Evan Fournier out there. And it's Jeffries in the power forward. Here's Fournier. Shot from the inbound. And it's good on the layup. Fournier's got his first points in this one.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. Them closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime play to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
And the Nets may get a change here. Walker's checked in.
2 seconds. Coming up on the floor.
Here's Fournier. Sims kicks to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Nets leading by 6. Outside, Walker. Pass to Thomas. Walker against DiVincenzo. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Picked by Finney Smith. he goes. It's rebounded by New York.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
O'Neal, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Fournier in the corner. New York moving it around. Drives to the hoop. Jeffries, good. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Brooklyn. Thomas deciding where to go with it. For 3. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Jeffries. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Nets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Jeffries. Here's Sims.
They run shot. First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:44 left to play in the first half. Fournier goes in. Here's Jeffries, and it's all evened up. Jeffries got 7 points.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Here's Thomas. Plays it up and banks it in.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Here's Finney Smith. After New York gets the 3, O'Neal wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Richard, doesn't Dante DiVincenzo have infectious energy?
The minute he hits the floor, he is playing his entire heart out. It's a jolt of energy for the team, and the fans feel it also.
Now, here's Walker. O'Neal outside. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. The pass to Hart. Lets it go with the 3. And the Knicks miss again.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
That one goes in. And the Nets lead by 2.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by O'Neal. In the corner, Finney Smith with it. From deep three-point land, the shot will not fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets lead by 2. And a chance now to send it. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Nicholas Claxton out there with Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the Nets 5. And Barrett gets it to go.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
And intriguing to see how the Nets have recovered since the departures of Harden, Kyrie, and KD. Richard, they had grand plans. It just didn't work out.
They're picking up the pieces, and we've seen them do this before. The title window may be closed for now, but this team knows how to build their way back.
Robinson finds Hart. Now Brunson. Randall down low. Simmons is there. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside. And he's not going to start now.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Brunson, good.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
No good from Simmons. And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. They lead by 1. Out to Brunson. Hart the pass to Randall. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. Brunson covering. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Outside for Robinson. Bridges against Hart.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
15 seconds.
Out to Barrett. Bridges with the steal.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Simmons sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Richard, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old-school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
And he gets it to go.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And that one drops. Bridges has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
Over in the corner, Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Driving in to the wing right side. 5 to shoot. Robinson with the block. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Fournier. And the layup falls. Fournier's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And they go to the intentional foul. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn.
15. Substitutions on the court.
Here's Thomas. No good on the quick 3.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Sharp outside O'Neal. Down low. Outside for Thomas. And they get it. Oh, my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
And great move there to ensure they end the quarter on a strong note.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Jeffries in at the power forward position. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Walker.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Thomas. Finney-Smith. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Sims. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Fournier goes in, and that one, good. Fournier's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Knicks. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And stolen by DiVincenzo. The shot's good from Fournier.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Here's what Jacques Vaughn told his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Sims. The three. Out to the wing. Here's Jeffries. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Yeah, that's a shame, because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Dinwiddie wide open. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Here's Grimes. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. Dinwiddie against DiVincenzo. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Bridges.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
To the middle, here's Jeffries. New York takes timeout.
Start it.
Get loud, fans. On the court. Substitutions on the court.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Brunson kicks to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Randall a screen on Dinwiddie. Brunson no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Bridges inside. Defended by Hart. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Bridges. Here's Hart. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Mikal Bridges picks one up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Back to Bridges. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, a national champion in college. Bridges has also played in the finals. So Mikal is built for pressure moments like this.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
Here's Dinwiddie. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Knicks leading by 4. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Brunson draws the double. Kicks to Barrett. It's Hart on the wing. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Dinwiddie, money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And it's Hart penetrating. Randall. Back to Hart. The shot. Bridges with the board. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. And Simmons, just such a gifted player, someone who is mentally strong in these situations.
And here's Barrett. Pass to Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. To win the game, it's off. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Now, here's Dinwiddie. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Simmons is out there with Johnson. And it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Such a great rebounder. Simmons executes that sequence before anyone can react.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Brunson the pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. It's stolen by Johnson. Bridges with it. Hart covering. Simmons can't get it to go. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Randall outside. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Here's Brunson. It's stolen. The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Nets leading by 3. Bridges outside. Well, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Barrett kicks to Robinson. 3-pointer, Randall. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Simmons slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett, that alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
Here's Bridges. Takes it out to Dinwiddie. Stolen by Brunson. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Dinwiddie for three. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson up top. Dinwiddie covering. Brunson no good. Simmons left side. Johnson left side. That one off the back iron and out. New York with the ball. Trailing here by 8.
His 3rd personal foul. Team second.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 7. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Dinwiddie for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the...
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
pivots on the planet.
BA, big men with big-time games. It is easy to know where the action's going to play out.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the point guard position.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Simons outside. Launches a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Johnson. An easy 2 on the layup.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Now here's Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. Johnson's got his second basket on the night.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Really left him alone that time.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
The drive by Simons. The shot comes out.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Grant.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pass to Sharp. Simons outside. And here's Grant. Missed inside.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
And here's Grant from the arc. The rebound by the Nets.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Here he goes. Bridges against Thibault. Back to Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, there's a level of athleticism and length, so Mikal Bridges works hard on the glass and good things happen.
Johnson passes to Dinwiddie. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Back to Johnson. There's the screen by Johnson. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
And Claxton comes to help. Up top, Ayton. He's guarded by Claxton. Will it go? Simons.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Simmons, no good. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Sharp. Back to Simons. Inside, here's Ayton. Good D by Simmons. The Nets with a lead. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges passes to Simmons. He's off on that one. Ayton with the defensive effort. Grant with it. Pass to Simons. It's deflected. Dinwiddie outside. Shoots over Thibault. The first quarter all wrapped up. And it's been an exciting game so far. Nets out in front. Some good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Robert Williams, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Henderson, and it's Murray, and it's Wainwright in at small forward. Henderson outside. Second chance shot. Sharp grabs the miss. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie.
There's a level of tenacity that Malcolm Brogdon plays with. Boy, puts his head down and does so with a purpose.
After years of dynasties and predictable NBA Finals matchups, Doris, we've now entered an era of unprecedented parity.
We have, BA, and it's an interesting situation for the league because what they've done to redistribute the talent is try to implement rules that prohibit those trios of stars from dominating the action as we have seen in the past. It's led to more interest. It's led to higher television ratings. I think it's appropriate.
And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Pass to Thomas. Back to Finney-Smith. From deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Now here's Henderson. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Henderson. Williams in the post. Outside Murray. Now Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Gets an open look and hits it. Brogdon's got 6 points in the quarter.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Pass to Clowney.
That's all you.
Here's Sharp. Here's Thomas. Defended by Henderson. And there's a pick. Sharp passes to Finney-Smith. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Outside for Brogdon. From deep, Brogdon.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Thomas. Brogdon against Walker. Drives to the hoop. Walker draws the double. Here's Thomas. Down low. Here's Clowney. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Adding to his range, already efficient Malcolm Brogdon, a dangerous shooter.
Outside Walker. Tries the spin move. Back to Finney-Smith. There's a screen. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Let's go with a 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So the Nets making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. The Trailblazers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Murray, a screen on Walker. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Walker. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First one falls for him. After joining forces in 2019, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving only ended up playing 74 games together in Brooklyn.
And think about it, those 74 games were spread over the course of 3 years. Whether it was injuries, off-the-court drama, you name it, it limited their time together. And now the Nets are focused on rebuilding.
Oh, wow! B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Claxton passes to Johnson. Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Here's Simons. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the paint. Johnson on the wing. Wide open. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The three from Ayton. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Outside Simmons.
That's Ben Simmons putting the defense in a compromising situation, draws the foul.
No good on that one.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons. At the line.
And the second free throw is good. Goes up off the inbound. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off.
The previous play is under the...
Make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Trailblazers up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Jacque Vaughn.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Bridges. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Matisse Thybulle. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Out left to the wing. Grant in the post. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Pass to Sharp. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Claxton with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Simons outside. Off the mark there with a 3. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Ayton with a screen. And here's Simons outside. The rebound by the Nets. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Sharp passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
For 3, Dinwiddie. He drops it from range. Dinwiddie's got 8 points. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Spins. And here's Simons outside. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become.
Oh!
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons. Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Portland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Out to Simons. Pass to Ayton. Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Bridges. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Team seconds. At the line, Ben Simmons. At the line 1 time.
Free throw, no good for Simmons. Well, one advantage of putting the ball in Ben Simmons' hands, he's an unbelievable passer.
That's so true, B.A. He has incredible vision, and what's most striking to me is if he rebounds it and goes, the ability to push tempo, the ability to use that incredible vision to put pressure on in transition. It is probably his greatest strength.
Simons passes to Ayton, and they pick up 2. He has 6.
I love this young man's mindset. When he has the basketball, he's looking to score.
Launches it from deep, and Dinwiddie good for 3.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Simons. And he banks in the layup. Simons has got 24 points.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
The shot's good.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And the first one at the line is good. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. O'Neal comes in for Ben Simmons. Finney-Smith's checked in for Johnson. And it's Thomas in for Bridges. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Robert Williams checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Murray comes in for Grant. Wainwright's checked in for Thibault. And it's Henderson in for Sharp.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Blazers making a change here. Brogdon's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 32 seconds left in the third. Inside, here's Williams, and good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Dinwiddie outside. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Dinwiddie's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Williams. Off the inbound, no good. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. We've got Malcolm Brogdon, Murray out there with Robert Williams. Then there's Scoot Henderson, and it's Wainwright in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Brogdon. Tries the spin move. Pass to Murray. Here's Wainwright. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
Dinwiddie outside. And right through it goes.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Walker, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Outside Murray. Going inside, and it's Murray finishing it off.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Timeout called, the Nets. Brooklyn making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Simmons comes in for O'Neal. And it's Bridges in for Walker. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Murray. Grant comes in for Wainwright. Sharp, he's checked in for Henderson. And Simon has subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jacques Vaughn had some advice for the team over that last break. This might be a close late game, but don't tell coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Simons passes to Graham. Left side Williams. Out to Simons. 5 to shoot. To take the lead. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge,
The previous play is under review.
oh, still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one misses. Good on the second one.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Simmons looking around. Out to Bridges. Banked it in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 2.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Pass to Sharp. Boom! He jabs it straight down.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
There's the steal. Tipped, tries to save it. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Sharp, and the layup is good off the glass. Sharp's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that was a really nice sequence there. Just strong effort at both ends of the floor.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
And the basket by Bridges.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Simons with it. Claxton picks him up. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie comes in for Thomas. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Over to the wing. Grab the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ayton. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Simmons against Williams. Bridges down low. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Pass to Sharp. Takes it inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And he sinks it.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a goal. That's a man right there.
Wow. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. From deep, Johnson. Oh, he buried the 3.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Pass to Simons. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. Here's Johnson. Yes, it's good. And the Nets lead by 7.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
It's stolen by Johnson. Bridges lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Sharp goes in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
This one belongs to Brooklyn.
much looking at the quality of these teams on paper, but we see these types of games in this league, and sometimes they can surprise you.
Listen, every team is not a title contender. Some squads are in that rebuilding phase. Let's see if the weaker team can compete tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Inside, Randall uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Brunson against Simons. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Five on the clock. Back to Ayton. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Sharp, that's good.
Got to get out on Sharp. He can definitely do damage from outside the arc.
Brunson surveying the D. Robinson. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Thibault on the wing. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look. And it seems like whenever Matisse Thybulle's number has been called, he's been ready.
GA really speaks to his confidence and his professionalism. Matisse Thybulle embraces his role, and he's ready to go when his number is called.
Now here's Randall. Goes up at the stripe. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And it's Ayton missing. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Brunson against Simons. To the inside. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Simons. Ayton a screen on Brunson. Now Simons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Trying to outwork the defense, Simons manages to get the shot in the air.
And Simons drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
From deep, Brunson is now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Portland again missing. The Knicks leading by 4. Barrett with the ball. Randall with a screen for Brunson. The pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot. And there's Randall on the assist from Brunson. Randall's got his second bucket.
One thing we knew Randall could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
Pass to Sharp. Driving to the basket.
Tenacious drive by Sharp. Not shy about going directly into the contest.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Hard kicks to Barrett. Tries yet again, and the layup is up and in.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Now here's Brunson. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Here's Sharp. Robinson with the block. It's Barrett on the wing. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he overshot that one, missing.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
No good from Grant. And here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Passes to Hart. And there's the drive. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight. Gets it off, and the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Fantastic defense from Barrett there. It helps.
And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Hey guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Scoot Henderson is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Williams. Then there's Murray. And it's Wainwright in at the 3 spot. You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, that makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Now here's Henderson, and the basket is good. Henderson's got his first points of the game.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
Sims. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Knicks leading by 8. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Jeffries. Jacks up a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Henderson driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Henderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Going to the rim is really where Henderson excels. He'll take on any defender at any time.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Brogdon outside. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And there's the pass to Fournier. Sims dishes to Jeffries. New York moving the ball around. DiVincenzo passes to Sims. 4 on the shot clock. New York missing again.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and He said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Wise words. Thank you.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
It's Fournier on the wing. Henderson defending. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. Knicks with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's Fournier on the wing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Brogdon. Here's Sims. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Henderson. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. A minute 20 left in the first half. The shot by Brogdon wide open, and he hits it to tie the game up. Brogdon's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Sims in the corner, outside Fournier. Here's the drive. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Oh, good with the triple. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Fournier against Brogdon. Over to the wing. Here's Murray. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. .30 seconds left here in the second, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And he saw a lane, and Brunson decides to challenge it. Doesn't take but a sliver of daylight for him to be aggressive.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Sharp, and again it's Portland with the 3.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's Brunson. The rebound by Sharp. Simons against Hart. Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for the Trailblazers. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Malcolm Brogdon has been exceptional here tonight.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Barrett at the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Now, here's Simons. Driving to the basket. Grant gets a wide open look, and he's good on the 3 ball. Grant's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Brunson goes in. Out to Barrett. From deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Now, here's Sharp. Up and in on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead. Randall, a screen on Simon. Here's Brunson. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From downtown. Does not get it. 3rd miss. He's made 4 from the field. It's Barrett on the wing. Here's Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
Showing not just the dominance, but the creativity. Randall with the highlight reel play.
Brunson against Simon. Good. Nice job down low. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Barrett. Pass to Hart. Randall with a screen for Hart. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Simons. Count it. Good. Simons has got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
Listed at 6'4", but Anthony Simons has a 6'9" wingspan, and that length certainly helps him on the interior.
And the rejection by Ayton. And now Portland on the break. Simons with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First team foul. Julius Randle.
That free throw good from Randall.
Still looking for improvement from the line. Randall could pick up a couple extra points a game if he did.
Brunson against Simon. Brunson goes in. Robinson just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's Sharp. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Brunson against Simon. Brunson kicks to Robinson. Here's Barrett. And he banks in the layup. Barrett's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Simons the pass to Ayton. Portland moving the ball around. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
This game has rounded out since he came into the league. Sharp can spot up, create for himself. He's got a lot of ways to make a difference.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. 9-point game. Here's Barrett. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
Both shots good from the stripe. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Now Simons. 6 points for him.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now here's Randall. 7 points in the game. And the rejection by Ayton. The feed now to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Savvy pass by Josh Hart. Sends the ball to the open teammate.
Passes it to Grant. Thibault with the ball. Here's Sharp. He takes it in and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Knicks trail by 7. From deep, Brunson. It's hauled in by Thibault.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
A nice shot by Simons.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
Here's Brunson after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Hart with it. Back to Brunson. And he lays it straight in. Brunson's got 8.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Count it. 10 points for him.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Takes it inside.
Just so electric. Shaedon Sharpe is locked in tonight, and that's scary for opponents.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Knicks trail by 9. On the floor for Portland, we've got Williams. Henderson out there with Brogdon. Then there's Murray. And it's Wainwright in at the 3. Trailblazers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. But drive by Henderson. Nice D from Fournier. The Knicks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Pass to Grimes. DiVincenzo against Brogdon. Back to DiVincenzo. And the pass to Sims. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jeffries, good.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
DiVincenzo against Brogdon. And it goes down 2 points.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
DiVincenzo against Brogdon.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
Another thing they've done well tonight is convert at the free throw line. May seem like a little thing, but boy, it can pay big dividends. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Knicks trail by 3. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Randall with a screen for Barrett. Back to Randall. Robinson down low. Ayton's there. Got a piece of it. Simons, the pass to Sharpe. Over Hart. Now, here's Sharpe. Not a lot of room, and the dunk by Grant.
If he has a lane, Grant's taking it right to the rack.
Robinson, a screen on Simon. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Sharpe, that's good.
How about the agility of Sharpe there? Able to dance around and find his shot.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Randall, a screen on Simon. Back to Randall. Takes the 3. He can't get it to go.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Grant with a screen on Barrett. Simons, the pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Awesome recognition from Jeremy Grant, knowing exactly where to cut after setting the pick.
Outside Robinson. Back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Sharpe, the pass to Thibault. Simons kicks to Ayton. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Grant driving in, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Woo, I love the way Jeremy Grant got in there very quickly.
Count it.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Three-pointers, Simon.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
Here's Sharp, following the basket by Julius Randle. Grant for three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I like how Grant can play up-tempo, reacting fast to capitalize off a hot pass.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Robinson sets a screen for DiVincenzo. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that 3 of their own. And this gets the crowd energized.
Here's Grant and the dunk by Grant.
No moment too big for Grant. There's that clutch gene.
Simons against DiVincenzo. Outside for Randle. Shot and game clock separated by 5. 3-pointers. Simons sinks the triple. And now a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And this is what you love about Ayton. Highly skilled. He can face you up, then take you off the bounce.
And here's Sharp from outside the arc. Good on the 3-point shot.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.
spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Ben Simmons is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Johnson with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Offensive rebound. Pass to Simmons. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
Physical defense, not a problem for Simmons. His strength is one of his assets.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Dinwiddie. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, BA, you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
And down it goes. 2 points.
The big man's got handles. I mean, you know, sometimes you can forget that Simmons is a good ball handler.
Randall outside. Randall, a screen on Bridges. Outside for Randall. Clock at 6. Here's Hart driving in. The shot misses.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Here's Brunson outside. Here's Robinson. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Dinwiddie goes in. Pass to Bridges. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Now here's Brunson. Outside for Randall. Now Barrett. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, and putting on a bit of a show here.
Simmons, the pass to Bridges. Johnson, a screen on Hart. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Jacks up a 3. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Back to Johnson. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Claxton. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, BA, at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
The kick out to Simmons. Baseline jumper. The Knicks with the rebound.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
They recover it. Barrett passes to Robinson. Outside Brunson. Soft touch off the glass. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
You always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
Dinwiddie outside. Johnson a screen on Brunson for 3. Dinwiddie. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Outside Brunson. Driving to the basket. He shoots again. Second chance shot. Outside for Randall. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Dinwiddie's got 5.
And you love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Randall outside. Robinson, a screen on Simmons. From the wing. The shot no good. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Nets. They lead by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Cam Thomas. Sharp out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Walker. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Now Walker. The 3 is up. Hart pulls it in. It's intercepted. Here's Finney-Smith. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And without a superstar scorer, Graham, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Now, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Finney-Smith, a screen. Walker with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Here's Finney-Smith. And he banks in the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Barrett. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And the Knicks, another 3.
And Barrett's teammates love it when he looks to shoot from the corner. They know how dangerous he can be from deep.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. O'Neal's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Barrett.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The offensive rebound. Here's Randall. Brunson passes to Barrett. Fires the 3. Here's Robinson. Outside for Randall. 4-3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Back to O'Neal for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Randall outside. Launches it. Drains the triple. And now a 3-point New York lead.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
And although Randall can run an offense, he looks so much more comfortable as a finisher, Brent.
Yeah, there are nights, BA, where Randall for sure is the primary ball handler that you want to attack and be that bowling ball to make things happen. But when he plays off the ball and he's finishing around the basket, it's incredibly difficult to stop.
For 3, O'Neal. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Walker's got 4 assists in the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Walker attacking. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Walker. They set the pick. 6 to shoot.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Now a timeout called by New York. And when it comes to Royce O'Neal, there's a reason this guy plays big minutes, Grant.
Well, B.A., it's all because he has the trust of his teammates and his coaches. Just a high IQ guy who never plays in a rush.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. New York has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. A nice shot by Jeffries. Jeffries has got his first 3 points of the game.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The rebound by Sims. New York has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. On the wing, Fournier. Out to the right wing. Here's Jeffries. Bridges on the double. Here's Sims. Crafty move. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
From deep, Johnson. That one doesn't drop.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
The 3 ball. The shot by Fournier, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 5-point game. Fournier for 3. On target from range. Fournier's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's got the long-range motion going now. Fournier for 3.
For 3, Dinwiddie. No good on the shot. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for New York. Hunting for opportunity. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Dante DiVincenzo out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Grimes in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Fournier for 3. Brooklyn with the board.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And there's so much on-court communication. Brent, what types of things are being called out by players?
Well, on defense, BA, it's pretty much everything. You're trying to read the opposing team's coach, try to hear the call of the play coming, try to yell out to your teammates so predictably they know what movements are happening, and then within engagement of that play, you're calling your switches, you're calling where your help is, and that should happen 75 times a night. So by the end of the night, the team that communicates the most usually ends up winning the game.
For 3, Dinwiddie hits the trifecta. Dinwiddie's got 8.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Fournier from the arc. Drops in the 3. And the Knicks lead by 8.
How about Fournier? The aggressive answer, 3 of his own.
This one for 3. They get the rebound.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Left side, Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Sims. Some solid defense from Claxton.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Bridges. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
Talking about the New York Knicks, Brent, a team that wants to be seen as a threat again.
Yeah, it feels like the New York Knicks are not going to be satisfied until they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals or have a chance to win an NBA championship. So these steps are nice, but you're really teasing the New York Knicks fans until you have a chance at the title.
Jeffries, the pass to Grimes. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Next ball.
Brooklyn trailing. For three, Dinwiddie. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Bridges on the inside, just hitting the offensive glass. That's great hustle.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Finney Smith checked in for Brooklyn. New York has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Outside Brunson. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Randall with a steal. On the break. Screen by Robinson. Outside Barrett. Here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks, another three.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Dinwiddie's got 11 points.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him, and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
No good on the second free throw.
And Randle just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career or the individual game, this guy just doesn't back down.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
1:11 left in the third. That shot wide open. Give him 8 points now.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Whitehead. Back to Claxton. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. The Nets have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Here's Whitehead. Here's Thomas. Here's Simmons. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Brooklyn has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. For the tie. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Barrett passes to Randall. Back to Barrett.
Dorian Finney-Smith. First personal foul.
Free throw drops for Barrett.
R.J. Barrett continuing to find consistency by not settling for things that come his way. He's got to stay within the confines of what they want to do offensively so that his game is growing.
Here's O'Neal. And he throws it down with one hand.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other,
some impressive scoring and still a quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jacque Vaughn had some advice for the team over that last break. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. On the floor for Brooklyn. Johnson is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Pass to Simmons. And Slam dunk by Simmons.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Knocks down the long J.
That's what makes Johnson so difficult to guard. He's got that quick trigger.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And stolen by Brunson. Barrett with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Here's Dinwiddie, and that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. For 3, Dinwiddie. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Banging his way through, Jalen Brunson.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Outside Brunson, pass to Barrett, and stolen by Bridges. By himself. Oh,
over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing.
Man. Electric. Bridges getting the fans on their feet with that dunk.
And that one's good for Brunson.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul. 1:51 left in the final quarter. Bridges passes to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has gotten 4 this quarter.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Robinson, a screen on Dinwiddie. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Outside Hart. There's the triple. The basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 6th assist of the night.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
Dinwiddie on the attack. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Robinson. It's Barrett on the wing. Outside Brunson. And he was fouled. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge,
the previous play is under review.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Bridges outside. Dinwiddie with a screen on Hart. Here's Bridges. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Second team foul.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Here's Brunson outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And Brunson continuing to develop from the three-point line.
78-69.
Bridges on the attack. Outside Simmons. Randall pulls down the board.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Simmons against Brunson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action.
The previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Bridges with it. And there's the drive. Basket counts.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Now a timeout called by New York. They trail by 11. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Barrett. Shots blocked. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very